What if I told you there's a way to study so fast it feels like you're cheating the system? Think about it. Spending hours, even days, cramming for exams, and still getting the same grade as that friend who barely studied and only pulled an all-nighter. Doesn't it feel like you're doing something wrong? You're sacrificing your free time, skipping out on things you actually enjoy, and yet your grades stay stuck in the same place. Meanwhile, your friends are out there living their best life, no stress, no burnout. And let's not even talk about how studying can feel like an endless grind, making procrastination seem like your best friend. But here's the thing, it's not your fault. You're just studying the wrong way. In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to reveal scientifically proven techniques that will help you absorb information so fast, it'll feel like magic. Ready? Let's go! Step 1. The 80-20 rule. Study less, learn more. Most students waste hours on useless notes, rereading textbooks, or highlighting everything. That's a trap. The Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule, says 80% of your results come from just 20% of your effort, meaning not everything you study is equally important. The trick? Find the 20% of information that actually matters for the test. How? Look at past exams and focus on recurring topics. Ask your teacher what's most important. You'd be surprised how much they reveal. Use summary guides instead of full textbooks. Example, instead of memorizing every detail in history, focus on key events, causes, and effects. That's what will likely show up on the test. Step 2. The Feynman Technique. Learn 10x faster. Most people think they understand something, but when asked to explain it, they freeze. That's where the Feynman Technique comes in, used by one of the smartest physicists ever, Richard Feynman. How does it work? Pick a concept you need to learn. Teach it to a 5-year-old or pretend to. Simplify it until it makes sense in basic words. Find gaps and fill them in. Example, studying biology? Instead of memorizing, try explaining photosynthesis like plants eat sunlight and turn it into energy, kind of like how humans eat food. When you can teach a concept in simple words, you own that knowledge. Step 3. Active recall, the cheat code to memory. Most students make a huge mistake. Passive studying, reading notes, watching lectures, or highlighting. None of these make your brain work. Instead, use active recall, which forces your brain to retrieve information, making it stick way faster. How to use it? Close your book and try to write down what you remember. Quiz yourself. Use flashcards or apps like Anki. Teach a friend or even your pet. Yes, talking to your dog works. Example, instead of rereading your math notes, solve problems without looking at the formula. Your brain will work harder and remember it faster. Step 4. The 2x speed learning hack. What if you could double your learning speed right now? Here's a trick that top students use. Listen to lectures at 2 times speed. Your brain adapts quickly. Write notes in your own words. This forces deep processing. Use the Pomodoro technique. Study for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break. This keeps your brain fresh. Example, if you normally take 2 hours to watch a lecture, speed it up to 1 hour and take smart notes. Half the time, same results. Step 5. Spaced repetition. The secret to never forgetting. Ever cram for a test and forget everything the next day? That's because cramming doesn't work long term. Instead, use spaced repetition, a memory hack backed by neuroscience. Here's how. Study a topic today. Review it in 2 days, then a week later, then a month later. This tells your brain, hey, this is important. Don't forget it. Example, use apps like Anki or Quizlet to automatically space out your reviews so you never forget what you learn. Final step, the exam simulation trick. Want to be 100% ready for your test? Recreate exam conditions at home. How? Set a timer. Use only what you'll have in the real test. Answer past exam questions without looking at notes. Why? Your brain gets used to test conditions, so when the real exam comes, it feels easy. Now imagine using these strategies. Studying in half the time, remembering everything, and acing tests like a genius. So, which trick are you going to try first? Drop a comment below.